Hey, let's just talk about it, man. Let's get it out the way. We did not talk about it last week, and it did not go away. It actually got a little even more hot. So let's jump right into it. Jada and Will drama. You know what I mean? Are y'all our guys up to par chat? Are we up to par with the
Man,
Jada and Will stuff? You know what I mean? Do we need to do a recap
I'm
or
glad we came back to this shit right
it's
here.
getting hot?
man.
What's your first
This
initial thoughts on this?
my first initial thought on this shit is,
Matter of
man,
fact, play what she said before you
yeah,
give your thought. Play
please,
play play
please.
this clip right here.
Let's refresh it real quick.
All right,
If,
this is her doing an interview. Let's
To
hear what Jada
mention
got
his
to say.
wife's name, Jada couldn't believe what she was hearing.
What is going on? Now, first of all, I'm really shocked because, mind you, I'm not there. We haven't called each other husband and wife in a long time. But I'm like, what is going on right
keep
now?
my wife's name.
out of your
Yes,
mouth,
yes,
right? And I'm
yes.
like, but now I'm really worried for Will because I don't know what's going on.
What viewers did not see at the time, while Oscar clips were being shown, was Chris Rock leaning over the stage to talk to Jada.
And Chris looks to me and he says, Jada, I meant no harm. Now, I'm just out of it because I'm really worried about
And what's
Will.
Will doing? He's just sitting there?
And Will's still talking. He's like,
Oh.
he's still, because now he's mad because Chris is talking to me. And I go, Chris, this is about some old That's all I could think to say,
Yeah.
right? And I couldn't really take in his apology.
How unusual for Will, a guy who, I mean, on that kind of stage to do something so insane.
Absolutely.
It's totally
It's
out of
not
character.
him whatsoever. I did
All right.
Y'all about to say, please cut this shit off.
Yeah, what's your
Please
thoughts,
cut
man?
this shit. See, this is why I said I wish we could go back to that fucking episode. This is why I feel the way I feel about her, bro. And I'm going back to what I said from the start. This is Will's fucking fault, bro. This is Will's fault. You not an alpha fucking male, bro. You did not put her in fucking check. Yo, I don't give a fuck. And this is not even just your girl. And I'm gonna speak some real facts. This has
Okay.
nothing to do with being your girl. This has nothing to do with your wife. This is what I call respect 101 motherfucking one. When you set a level of respect for yourself, motherfuckers will fall in line. When you do it with your children, they fall in line. When you do it at your job, motherfuckers know not to say, hey, yo, you fucking did, or call you, yo, nigga, call me Mr. Motherfucking Wilson. That's my motherfucking name. Respect my shit. But when you come with that type of respect, people don't disrespect you. When you allow Jada to do what the fuck she's doing, and you've been letting her do this shit for so fucking long, she's been disrespecting you. Now she's out here making you look like you a fucking psych patient. When if you go back to that day, you thought you was protecting her, and now she's saying she was looking at you like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck? What the fuck? Yo, this nigga just
Holy moly.
smacked somebody for you. And now you turning around, you talk about, I was just talking to the op. Everything, me and the op looking at him like he crazy. And now you, once again, you making this man, no, you're not making this man look like nothing. Will, once again, did it to his motherfucking self, bro. People do it to themselves every time, bro. Every
I,
time. And you ain't even get into the
I
other
got something to
clip.
say about that, though.
Go ahead.
So I think it's 50-50 with that.
Here we
I agree with you.
go.
No, I agree with you
Go
that
ahead.
you have to set boundaries. However, when you have women on a platform that also have some sort of power, there is nothing you can do.
Yes, the fuck you can. You
No,
can set a level of respect.
there's you, regardless of the point. Like we see it time in and time out. So you're saying that
with
everybody's an
with
invader in the
niggas that's
industry.
not, yes, with niggas that's not alpha men, we see it time after time. But with a
So
nigga that's
then,
an alpha, you gonna set that level. And don't get me wrong, because a female's gonna set her level of respect too, bro. And y'all gonna respect each other's shit. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gonna come to an
what
understanding of, this is my lady. I know what not to do, and I know what to do. I know what I can do
I
and what I
just
can't do. And it's gonna
yeah,
be
I
that
just
vice
say
versa.
she would
yeah,
have
I
never
get
did
that.
that with Tupac.
She would have never did that with Tupac. Thank you, Wall. You feel me? She would have never did that shit with Pac, bro.
Listen,
Holy
I say this like
moly.
especially when it comes to money, they be doing some weird shit when they start getting with money and making books and because everybody and their mother writing tell-it-all books with Karen Steffens saying what she did with all types of men
Until you
and this
sit
and that.
her down in that motherfucking house, you say, "Yo, look, this shit ain't gonna come out in the
But
fucking book. This
regardless,
shit ain't
no,
coming out in the book."
regardless of the point, it has. So like she's gotten that Shaq and a bunch of other people. So when you give them a platform to do something stupid, it can diminish what you're saying. And that's why I said I agree with you saying, but you give them a platform, you give them a red table talk, they start running their mouth, they start talking, and they start talking about random stuff, and they get comfortable, and they start talking about stuff that they don't normally talk about, and then now it has an avenue
Yo,
to talk about things that they're not supposed to talk about. So
you
when they
talking
have this, so
you talking
I'm talking
about
about from a
Jada.
celebrity standpoint, not
You
like a
talk about,
regular, yeah,
but there's celebrities that's not nigga. You don't hear Beyonce airing out Hun J shit, and I'm pretty sure Hun J got a lot of shit. You don't hear them talking about their
yeah, but
business.
that's one rare case out of a million.
And Will Smith shit is one rare case. Ain't nobody else
It
dogging their
hasn't
part of
for
the way
20 years
Jada's
though.
doing
That's
it.
what I'm saying. It's not until now. So who's to say when B gets older and some shit happen, she don't do the same dumb shit. Not saying that she will, but remember they've been solid. They've been broken up since 2016. So this is 27 years in a relationship, and now all this shit is coming out. You get what
Wait,
I'm saying? So
they've been
you
broken
never
up
know
since
when to break them.
2016.
They've been split. Well, so some of the facts is they technically haven't lived with each other since 2016.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
She
they still
came out
been
and said
married,
they
but they
ain't been
haven't
together
lived with
since
each other.
2016.
So they've been holding down whatever the bullshit that was going on indoors for a minute. This is the first time she's really just coming out left wing and she's really making this nigga look bad because of all the shit that they had swept under the rug and et cetera, et cetera. So you never know what the fuck, but when you give them this platform, and I'm not just saying with women, men too. When you give platform and they start saying dumb shit because August Alsina did the same bitch shit she doing when he slept with her. You know what I'm saying? So you just give them the lane like, hey, and then they want to talk and start selling books and promoting shit. All this is to sell her book. She don't give a fuck about Will.
But that's
You
my
know what I'm saying?
point. The level of respect. It all
Yeah, but
goes back to the level of respect,
they
bro.
no longer together, like
But she never
technically.
gave a fuck about Will. Period.
But
She,
it's
matter of
really
fact, she don't
evident
even
now.
hold on. She don't even respect herself, bro. She just got finished saying she was selling crack to kids. What the fuck? She don't even respect herself.
Yeah, at this point, I'm thinking something wrong, and she going through something now
Something
herself.
is wrong with her.
Yeah,
It's not.
but that's why I said I agree partially with you because you have to have the respect level where she don't talk about you in a certain max, and he had that for a while. Now she's bugging. She talk about him, herself. She's saying some shit she just don't need to be talking about, all for this book. So it's bigger than just him because now she bring Pac into it. Talk about
So
she had like all the shit she did with Pac and then having the kids. It's way bigger than just Will. Will is just a bystander right now, catching strays left and right with all the dumb shit she's doing. And I really don't agree with some of the shit she's doing.
Yeah, it is kind of disrespectful. What's your thoughts?
Yeah.
What's your thought, man?
She wouldn't know the dead Tupac.
it's a fact.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of agree with Killer though. I mean, real dudes don't ever go through this, man.
Don't go through this shit, bruh.
Beat them. You know what I mean, them dudes, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. How she holding Pac up to a higher? It looks that way. It looks like she holding Pac up to a way higher, realer standard
That's a
than
fact.
she ain't telling Pac business. You know what I
But
mean?
nah, she was already saying like Pac told her he wasn't a type, and she said some shit
But nah,
about Pac too.
she ain't disrespecting Pac. When she talk about Pac, her eyes light up. Her smile is bright.
Nah, I
Her
mean, it
emotions
wasn't
is better.
disrespectful, but she's talking about certain things that didn't really need to be talked about, and that's the whole thing of it. Not
But
being disrespectful, but talking about things that don't need to be
but
said.
what I'm saying is when you look at a woman, right? When you're dealing with a woman, you know what brightens her eyes up, what tickles her, you know what I mean? A
Mm-hmm.
flower, what makes her feel, and you could tell like Pac, Pac was a real one.
Yeah.
She hold that one a little. She never had that really respect for that. Like it never came off. Like you could just tell. Like for Will, if you look at every time she talk around Will or she with Will when they was together, not like. But the minute she talk about Pac, it's a different vibe. I don't know. I kind of go by that too. Like I just feel like you got to be. You know, I do agree with Killer with that. You know what I mean? Like you gotta. Some of these girls, you know, they want that guy, man. They want that guy. Will probably wasn't that guy. It is what it is. I don't know.
Make it worse, you give them a platform, man. That's all I'm saying. You give them, and then, like I said, and I don't want to single out female, but you give a person in a relationship that's supposed to be holding you down, that's supposed to have respect for you, a platform to do something, and they run rampant with it and disrespect you. That's the problem in itself. Whether you
And
alpha
then
female or respect your man, whatever the case.
and then another thing that kind of got me a little puzzled with Will, like we could talk about this, is that's what I mean. That's what Killer trying to say about that alpha stuff. Like, even at that point, Will is still just ignoring it. Like,
That's what I'm. Thank you. Like, bro, when are
like,
you
you
gonna
soft,
say
bro.
something? Like,
you super soft.
What
That
are you
is
supposed to
super
say back
soft,
to that?
bro. Yo,
What are you supposed to
listen.
say about that?
I'll tell you one thing. If I was in Will's shoes, Jada wouldn't be talking no more.
Yeah,
I'll
I
tell
ain't
you
gonna
that.
lie.
You ain't gonna put no more of my fucking business out.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck if I gotta go the legal route.
yeah.
You ain't gonna be saying no
Absolutely.
defamation of character, no slander on my name. You're not gonna have me out here looking like I'm mentally crazy. You ain't gonna be doing none of that shit. You
Yeah,
gonna watch your
absolutely.
motherfucking mouth.
We don't condone violence and all that stuff. What we saying, chat, is there's
Yeah,
ways of
nah,
going
yeah.
about it.
There's ways of going about that shit, bro.
I know, yeah, for sure. You ain't no telltale or nothing. Ain't no nothing. What? But it's all on how you carry yourself.
Unless Will said you can go and spread our business, then we all shut the fuck up.
Right, yeah. I was thinking that too, chat. I mean, what y'all think about that, guys? Like, what about if they like, yo, go get the money? You know how to like, go get that bag.
I really think Will don't give two shits.
You don't think Will give two shits?
I
Yo,
don't think Will give two
bro,
shits.
he just slapped Chris Rock. How the fuck he can't give two shits? He emotionally got out of his character. He give 10 shits.
I get that because he already had static with Chris Rock. I'm talking about this incident right now going on with Jada. I really don't think he cares about.
Oh, yo, hold on, nah. I gotta change that. We just got some new insight. We need to change. Hold up. Will did write a book. So it's only right that she got a book. If Will got a book,
yeah.
I forgot about that.
And he did a whole series on it though.
Now, question: when did he write that book?
Like a year or two ago?
No, heck no. Had to be.
It wasn't that long ago because he did a whole series on it while writing on it.
Let's look it up. Let's look it up.
Look it up, please.
Yeah.
It just came out.
It did?
Will Smith book 2021. Will.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is when they started going through the shit.
No, they've been since 2016. He just held it down. Like he just didn't say anything. He didn't even talk about them being separate in his book. That's the crazy
I'm gonna go right back to what I was saying. I know exactly when this shit was written. This was when he was coming out with that video with him on the motherfucking pyramid and all that dumb shit.
That was
when he started going to Target and paying for people's shit, finding himself.
Hold on, but that was all after August Alsina incident.
But that's when he wrote the book. That was August Alsina situation.
Right after that.
Once again, a bitch ass nigga. Be a fucking man. Why are you out here telling? Bro, that's not no alpha, bro.
He didn't tell nothing about. See, that's the thing. If you read the book and listen to it,
I'm not reading that shit.
But hold on, so let me give you some insight. The book is like a self journey, self healing book. Where he don't talk negative about anybody. He talked about like
Is he talking about his relationship with Jada?
No.
So why hold on. So why the fuck did we mention that if he didn't even talk about his relationship with Jada? That was the whole point. Because we said she wrote the book.
Nah, I think he did mention his relationship.
He mentioned it, but it was nothing negative. They didn't know that they were separate. Like when this book was written, because the whole video shows when they was going through the process of writing. He had people come in for different chapters that he talked about, like his father, his sons. Like he literally wrote the book in the middle of the videos. And sat down. He approved what he can. He respected the people he was writing about too. He brought him in and said, "Can I say this? Can I say this?" He didn't talk nothing bad about Jada at all in that book.
Right.
All right. So he mentioned their relationship in the book. Didn't talk shit about her.
Okay.
At all.
And you know why he didn't talk shit about her? Because he had some fucking respect for her, bro. Exactly my fucking point, bro. If you put that fucking structure down of respect, people gonna respect that shit. Jada probably laid her shit down, bro.
Right, I was about to say that. Jada, we know who wore the boots in their relationship.
Exactly, bro. This nigga ain't an alpha, bro. All you non-alpha motherfucking males, beat it, bro. Y'all deserve to get treated like this, bro, because y'all making it bad.
Because he over in another farm. Now, I get it. I definitely get it. Sometimes as a man, you get fed up and you're like, know what? I don't even care. You can just, I don't even, but I have never seen him yet, right? We haven't seen that. Like, where's that side of Will? Like, you got all this for Chris, Chris Rock. Where's that for yourself, brother? Like, brother. Like,
Makes no sense, bro. Makes no
Yeah,
sense
he
to
got
me.
no hostility versus her.
just
I hate
speak.
yo.
And if she airing you out, then it's time for you to go, hey, I'm the man
He ain't
here.
come out. He ain't come out and say nothing about this.
He didn't say
Nothing, bro.
nothing. He just
Nothing.
doing
He still didn't say
jokes
nothing.
and
Nothing.
he doing like little pranks, like the way he's like, yo, I'm about to talk about it, and then it fades into one of his little adventure joints, and it's too much. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna will. You from Philly, bro. You from
It
West
makes him think.
Philadelphia, bro.
It makes me think like this was kind of a plan too. Like not really. Like they don't need this, right? But I think like Jada
Hell,
came to him on some shit, and he's like, "Fuck it, do what you do," and
I
he's just
don't.
going along with it.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't think Jada came to that nigga and said, "Yo, I'm going to fully disrespect you as a man in all type of ways and make you look psychotic. Do you want to go with this?"
Not because that's you don't approach it that way. You're gonna say, "I'm gonna put this book out saying such and such," and then when the book comes out and people read it, they ask particular questions, and then that's when she start saying what she said, and now it makes you look bad after the fact. But the original book that you probably
Hmm.
approve is completely different than what she's saying now, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Got you.
I got one more thing. What
I got
about?
you.
I got one more thing for y'all. Now, here's something that's crazy, right? What
well,
about everybody here? What about if Jada has something on Will that?
he probably gay.
Oh, I say, oh no, brother. Okay,
Nah. But
please.
there's rumors on it. Like there's rumors from like other celebrities saying like they know the men he slept with or some other. That could be it too. Who knows? I don't know. I'm
Oh,
just.
could that be it though? I mean,
It could be. I don't know. I have no idea.
which we have no problem with just stating. We don't want to.
No. But no, we don't have a problem. But that
Yeah.
he might think that's going to affect his image. So that might be something he doesn't want to get out. Because again, they've been
Hold
separated
on,
from
but it says he
2016.
wrote her a letter though. I'm looking at it right now. It says he wrote her a letter.
That you ain't better say. Hey, you better keep my name out your mouth.
Thank you, Rob. You better keep my name out your motherfucking mouth. That should be the subject.
Title. Dear Jada, keep my name out your mouth.
Or I'm gonna have you right next to
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
Tupac.
In the letter, from what I'm seeing, it just looked like he was praising her.
Oh
Why are
man.
you praising somebody that's disrespecting you?
Wow.
That's the shit I don't get. I'm not gonna come back and I'm see now what I won't do as a man. I won't get back on social media or some shit and disrespect her. I won't do that. That's not gonna happen. But we gonna take this shit fully off air. We gonna come. It's gonna be what you call that shit. Five. What is it called? Cease to desist.
Cease and
Cease to
desist.
desist. Yeah.
Yes, that's what's about to happen, bro. There's about to be some
But
legal actions taken, bro.
and I
It
get that,
says it
but you
says
can't
he
do that if
says
all the things are true and documented.
Thank you,
says they're
Joe.
in a beautiful place.
They are not in a beautiful place. That's what he wrote.
That's what he
She
says,
wrote
man.
that shit, bro. She
I'm
made
looking
that
at
nigga
it
write
like,
that
damn,
shit,
man.
bro.
No, but what I'm saying is like, if she's spitting on like factual things that happen, ain't much he can technically do legally. Now, as far as should she put that information out, that's different. But if she's pitting like, oh, we've been broke up since 2016, which is a fact, and they got different households, and then they still showed up to events, and then they start showing clips when he trying to kiss on her, and she ducking and moving and stuff like that, and then like interviews where they ask about how they keep their sex lives spicy and stuff like that, and she dancing around the question. When people, because people start digging and shit. Once they go back and they start looking, it's like, oh shit, that really makes sense. They haven't really been intimate with each other since 2016. Like we haven't seen them kiss in public. They just been putting on a show, showing up together, even at the Oscars,
Okay.
and that's
You know,
tough. Yes,
um,
that's tough.
Jen said something tough. A
What?
man that's quiet doesn't make him less of a man. He's just a
Okay.
better one. You know what, Jen? I'm not gonna say I disagree. I understand what you're saying, but coming from where I come from, I work in a psych ward. I've been working in a psych ward 14 years, and I've seen a lot of men that have been quiet, and now they want to kill themselves because they didn't speak
Mm.
up. So sometimes you being so quiet and holding it in ain't always a good thing unless you got an outlet. You gotta have if that's your defense mechanism, you better have a good outlet on how to let that shit out, because being quiet every time that ain't it. Get a book, write it down, do something. But if you're just gonna be quiet and you're gonna keep letting that person bash you, and this is not like we regular people. Like if our baby moms talk about us, that's just one thing. But now this is Will Smith. Like you get talked about now, the whole world is
Right.
talking about you. You got you got 50 Cent right now. His post yesterday was like 3 joints with Jada in the car with Pac. Talking about yo Will, what's
Ain't no
up?
way.
And everybody
no
in his
way.
comments is
Hold on, but they ragging her too. That shit is hilarious.
they
Yeah.
ragging her, but it's
They
like
put her head in the car right before Tupac got shot with Suge. They
Yeah, I
got
seen
one
that,
where she in the
bro.
back seat. They got one where she in the
That's
front seat, like she
crazy.
and
giving
you
them
know
top.
what?
Like they wilding.
And if Will got any love for Jada, which we do know, even as mad as he can be about her, he still got a lot of love for her. So even them
Right.
putting her in that light for him is probably even more depressing. Because at the end of the day, he probably still wanted like, yo, that is my wife. Now I want to smack everybody. You know what I'm
They technically
saying?
still married, so yeah, so it's
So
technically his wife.
it's crazy. I just feel like nobody should put somebody in a light where you could diminish their name
Right.
or make them look less of who they are, especially when you got children with them. Especially when you share. Now I don't know, they probably don't share beautiful memories. We don't know, you know what I'm saying? We looking from the outside looking in. But you don't make somebody's name look bad, yo. That's all I'm saying. And at the end of the day, she knows she's making his name look bad because everybody knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean,
And not to mention that don't just affect you; it affects your whole family in general. No?
Yeah.
right.
That's
Right.
true.
Grandmother, the kids is crazy too.
Yeah.
Like you and shit starts to make sense why the kids were so rebellious now. When you got a like it looked
I
like
agree with you on that one.
yeah,
Yep.
when it looked like it was they had it all together and they because even J. Cole when he performed he took that lyric out. Like the perfect relationship when it looks like you got the perfect relationship, but you're going through so much and then your kids are front and center in that war. That messes with them, right? So now you can see why like Jaden was probably experimenting and doing and why
Well, he probably seen his
Willow
pops do something.
well, even so, and like how Willow was so open with sex and had multiple partners and wouldn't be committed to a relationship and
Probably
stuff
seen
like
her
that.
mother doing something.
But that's
All
what I'm
that
saying.
shit
Like
makes sense.
Right.
that's
Right.
what I'm saying. The dysfunction makes sense now on why the kids were so rebellious and just wow. They never got in trouble, but as far as like being the stereotypical kids, they definitely wasn't that. So yeah, that's tough.
All right. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think
Okay. I'm
that's
sorry.
making her look bad, not him. Yeah. She doing a pretty good job of looking bad right now.
She
Yeah.
definitely is.
Absolutely.
Know what I'm saying, but it also feel like she dragging his name through the dirt. Know what I mean?
I think he'll be
100%.
alright. It just sucks that he's going through this right now, like ragging, because he's already been through the mud with her, and then
Hey
this
yo,
just adds on to that.
Yep.
Like
hey
I
yo,
think
the
he'll be
internet. Hold
yeah,
on, the internet. My fault, Fizzy. The internet is undefeated though. Yo,
yeah.
listen. Y'all know
Hold
how
on,
Joe been running around giving everybody a pair of TS sneakers,
Yeah.
yeah.
right?
Hmm.
Uh, Whoever he fucked with and all that. So I
Yeah.
guess he gave her a pair of TS sneakers. Somebody said
Yeah.
that shit stand for Tupac
Tupac,
Shakur.
I'm dead. Bro, I knew that was coming. See?
Yo.
Like,
All right,
That's
man.
crazy.
Well, listen, man. We talked about
oh
Jada.
man.
Shout out to everybody. We talked about Jada. Hope they worked that out, Jada and Will, and family. And yeah, it's crazy out here, man. Hey, it's time. That was the last. You got anything left to say, or
No, no, no.
I
The
I'm
do.
only
good.
Jada we acknowledge is Kiss, man.
oh,
I'm dead, bro.
holy,
Bars.
wow, wow, wow. Okay.